Hey everyone, Sirloin of Beef here, and we are back on our Elm Creek completionist run here. So we got everything harvested, and not a whole lot to show for it. We got 8,120 liters of canola, so nothing too amazing there. So now I know that, obviously the whole goal of this is to progress and progress as fast as possible. So we need to make some changes here if we are going to do that. So first thing, order of business here is going to be getting this set up so we can actually have um, a good yield on our crops. So that's going to be the absolute first thing that we need to do here. So what I'm going to go ahead and get done here, if I don't get stuck in the wall, is we need to get a plow because we got the subsoiler here, which worked out great for us. It got everything taken care of real well there, um, and got our plowed state. But I want to increase. I mean, we have a lot of extra room on the side here, and we can definitely, plow across this road here. So we have a lot of extra room that can be used here, and I want to go ahead and take advantage of that, so we can just get that much more. Um, Also, I think what we're going to go ahead and do as well is at least this go around because it's periodic lime, if I'm not mistaken. It's not like it has to be limed every single time. So we're just going to go ahead and lease a lime spreader, throw down some lime, call it a day. So then that way we can at least get a yield there on better yield on that as well. So right now we are just heading up to the store so we can get rid of this subsoiler here because as gray as it is, um, it's not gonna do anything for us in the sense of create fields because you see here we have no way to create fields with this. Now, obviously, there are mods that you can use, and sometimes I forget about that in cases like this, where we can use things like that to just create fields. Uh, but again, this is Giants only mods, so we don't have anything like that. So let's repair it for $1. Makes it worth $1 more, and let's sell it. Okay. And then now let's see what kind of plows we can get into here. First off, anything on sale? Well, that would, I guess actually that wouldn't do us any good. We're not doing trees. Okay. Let's see. And then plows, plows. Here we go. So this is probably going to be the most that we can do right here because we don't have anything that has that high of horsepower. And I don't want $36,000. I don't even see the point in that. Well, we can get this one for 16. So, well, we can get the cultivator. You know, I could understand this being $36,000 if it had that cultivator thing like already on there. But why would I get a 2.5 meter plow for 36,000 when I can get a 2.5 meter plow here for 16,000? So we're gonna go with that, and then I gotta wait on the front. Yeah, I won't be able to carry something. Okay, I should have left that at home. Because if we look here, let's see, we probably just get by. Yeah, probably could just get by with this one. If we lease it, that's gonna be about $2,300. All right. that. And this should hopefully help us out here with, uh, with getting some higher yields, and then of course not just higher yields, but more yields, so to say. Um, because the bigger, we'll have a slightly bigger field and everything. Also contemplating on selling off some of the equipment that we do have, so that way we can possibly purchase maybe another field. Like I wanted to hold on to our car. I know we're not doing anything with it. The starter truck that you get there is wanting to hold on to that. But we don't really, um because we don't really do anything with it. But at the same time, that's also one of the achievements that we have to get, is we have to drive around in that. So one thing I am going to do is I'm going to leave this little extra bit at the end here and not go all the way to the fence. And that's just simply because the worker um harvests all the way to the end. So there's, well, actually, you know what? I don't think it matters because we can just do that ourselves. Let's see. How much of the field do we own? So we own, that's pretty much all the way up to the fence. Okay. So we should be able to get that no problem then. All right. And just gonna start. Seems like a good spot. She probably should get on the actual part that we want to plow up. There we go. All right, and allow create fields. Let's put it down. Just looking at the little gauge there in the bottom left-hand corner, you see the map. It shows our angle. Trying to get that straight angle there. All right, that's as far as we can go there. And we can't really go much further here as far as going back because the walkway there, I don't want the people walking in our crops and stuff. So we'll try to line that up there. Looks good to me. Go. Okay. And now to line it up this way. Don't know if we'll be able to do 2 passes or not, because how far do we own it? Yeah, see, we don't own it all the way to the road. So I think we're only going to do 1 pass here. Because I hate for that to do that thing where it's, you don't own this property, and then it starts acting real goofy. So and we're getting off track here. And we still didn't get it. Come on. There we go. So not a whole lot there. I mean, that's a very small amount, but I think in the grand scheme of things, it'll definitely give us just that little bit extra. Remember, the only difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Uh, that's awful. I know. All right, and then now let's connect these here. Not even close to being lined up. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Let's try it there. I know we got the beehives here. I'm gonna try to angle this so it just comes in right like that. Perfect. Okay. Right, and then now all we gotta do is get these bits here. And we should be good. And then I'm not actually 100% sure on this or not, but because it doesn't say that it is in the in the store or anything like that, but I'm pretty certain that our seeder is a direct drill because it looks like it has the power harrow thing on the front of it, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're gonna have to find that out here in a little bit. All right. So a couple quick passes here, and then we're also gonna go over to our other field over there and expand that one out a bit. Okay. Last bit here. Oops, not quite. Right, and there we go. And we're going to be doing canola again so we can actually see how much of a difference this makes. Because again, if we look, we got 8,120 liters of, of harvest. So now, oh wait, oh, we need to rotate. All right. So now we can actually see how much extra are we going to get by doing just this little bit. Right, and I can't really go out that way, so let's put it there. And we are lined up awful. Okay. All right, there we go. So we got our fields expanded here. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these some of these little areas here cleaned up a little bit, so they do look a little bit better, kind of like this little spot right here in the corner over there. Um, and I will not drive into the woods there. Um, I will bring you back as soon as we get that sorted out and we got our lime spreader. See you soon. Hey everyone, we are back here at the store and we're getting that lime spreader. Now, as you see with the finances there, how they've gone up, I did decide to go ahead and sell the truck because when we do go for that achievement, whether it's on this map or the next map in the series, um, we can always just buy a truck. So we're going to go ahead and get this here. Um, I am going to get the big extension because I know it goes through Lime like crazy. And then discs. Okay, so leasing. See, that didn't even change the price because, like, what was it, 2,500 before? So that's perfect. And then Lime, it holds 14,000, and these are 2, so we need 7. All right, perfect. And then we're up here in our 7810. I got the other one here in the field. He's finishing up getting all of this mulched. I also added a poorly drawn line here going, was that, I guess, south to north. um, so we'll have that in there as well. Oh, looks like he's not going all the way across either, so we'll have to start him again over there. That's no big deal. Actually, just finish this up real quick. There it is. We'll just jump back and forth here. All right. And then after this, it's going to be planting and then fast forwarding back to harvest again. So there's going to be a lot of harvesting here. And then, like I said, I hope y'all stick through with me here in the beginning because it is going to take, you know, take a while to get going. But once this does get underway, it's going to snowball. So let's see here. Get you over here. All right. And the other reason why I was selling the truck as well, because I also want to get this rolled too, so we can get the absolute highest possible yield that we can get on here. Because we'll have it mulched, it'll have the 2 layers of fertilizer, it'll have lime, plowed, everything. So there's no reason we shouldn't get absolute maximum yields off of this. And then that way, because obviously if we are trying to grow as quickly as possible here, we we need every every little bit that we can get here. Which leads me actually to a question here. I wanted to ask everybody if you could go ahead and leave me your suggestion in the comments. Do we explore loans? Because I never mentioned anything about that. Oh, come on. I never mentioned anything about that in the challenge. It's specifically to get everything done, 100 percent completion on everything. There's no mention of, I didn't mention anything of don't um, don't take any loans or don't have a negative account balance or anything like that. It's just Giants only mods, 100% the map, own everything, and complete all the achievements. And then do that map by map. So, with that being said, how does everyone feel about loans? Because we could potentially speed this up significantly, quite significantly, just by throwing in like a $500,000 loan, buying some fields, a tractor, a cultivator, plow, just a few things there, and then, we're off. So let me know what you guys think. Obviously, all these episodes that you see for this weekend, which we are going a little heavy this weekend because it is a new series, and um, it is replacing the Eastern North Carolina series. So I'm trying to kind of preload it up with a bunch of episodes instead of just a couple. So we're doing kind of the 2 episodes a day. But after this week, it will return to the same um, as the 1 episode per day instead of the 2 episodes per day. All right, let's get this going here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this. You know the drill. We're gonna go ahead and get this all limed up. I'm gonna get it seated and then rolled, and I'll bring you back once we've gotten all that finished. See you soon. All right, everyone, and we're back. We got pretty much everything taken care of on the fields there. The got a worker seeding the larger field that we have now, and I'm going to be setting him on the smaller field after we get this after he finishes that and we get back here. So as you see, we went ahead and we leased a roller. So now everything is going to be 100%. There is going to be nothing uh, going against us or anything as far as the yield. So this should be an absolute perfect yield here for us on this field. So also, as you see, because the finances have gone down quite a bit there, uh, we also did go ahead and buy a cultivator. We got the Horse one from that's plows from the Horse DLC. So this one right here. And what's great about that is it actually has a seating unit on it. Now, we don't have the seating unit on there yet because that would have cost a little too much money, and there's no seed tank on it. So we would have had to buy, there's a front mount like seed tank that goes with it. Um, that you would buy as well, and that's like another $20,000. So we didn't get that. And on top of that, it does say that it requires 220 horsepower, and the strongest tractor that we got right now is this one, which is only 190. So it did pull the cultivator fine, but I believe if we put the seating unit on there with the tank and the weight and all that, I believe we would probably start running into some issues. So we have that, but that's going to be great to upgrade in the future. Once we start getting some finances and we can upgrade one of our tractors here, we can sell that seating unit, and then we'll be going from a 3 meter seating to 6 meters. So we'll be able to do this stuff a lot faster here as well once we get that done. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get this rolled here. All right. And once we finish this up, it's pretty much just going to be fast forward again to harvest and rinse and repeat. Right. And actually, I take that back. Once we get this rolled here, we're going to run back over it with our fertilizer spreader. So then that way we will be good to go. All right. We're going to have to make a spin here. All right, there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Well, workers doing worker things. All right. Well, you know the game plan here. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and get this rolled and get this fertilized again. And so we'll be at 100%. I will. Well, actually, no, you know what? I was going to go into a cut there, but we're just going to let this run out a little bit. All right. And let's. What is this guy? I have no idea what this worker is even trying to do. He's just driving in circles. You are fired, sir. All right, let's go. Let's get this done. So we should only have like these 2 passes here, and we'll be done. Might have to touch a little bit up on that end. But yeah, so it's definitely a good thing that we sold that truck, because had we not sold the truck, we wouldn't have had the money to do all this. And by the way, that's our lime there from the lime spreader that we had leased. I did go ahead and unload that, because if we just would have turned it, we would have lost it. So I just unloaded that, and it's just sitting there until we need to lime again. Um, and it doesn't look like we will need to do another pass, so that's great. So this will be the last pass on this, and then we can get this on the small field there. Kind of interesting how it brings the that kind of stubble over. All right, and that's gonna be that. All right. Let's get you on over to the other field. All right, and actually it looks like our cultivator worker, we had that set on a worker. It looks like it actually missed part here, so we'll have to grab that. All right, so let me get this straightened up here real quick, and I'll be right back. One moment. All right, and we're back here. Sorry about that. Get that cleaned up real quick, and turn this around horribly. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and just finish this up real quick, and then that will be it for today. Let's get that down. All right. Fun, fun. All right, and this. Let's see how I'm gonna quite get all this here. So we missed a spot. Okay, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Get over so we don't knock our beehives down. All right, perfect. And we did get a full pallet of honey finally over there, so I got that pushed to the side. Again, we don't have anything to pick it up yet with, but a little trick here is I just lowered the weight like that, and then just push it, so then that way it's not blocking the spawn point. Again, another mod. Sorely missed the larger spawn points for the honey. Ooh. Right. Come on. Here we go. All right, so we're just going to set this over here. I'll roll this off screen. Just wanted to show this real quick here before we go, that this should now fully, come on, start up, fully fertilize our field here. All right. Yep. Okay. Oh, well, it would help if I actually turned the thing on fully here. There we go. And it doesn't, so it's not going to do where we plowed, because I think that is going to be, I think that's fully fertilized already from the plowing. So let's take a look here. Yep. See, so those spots are going to be already fully fertilized. So some of them anyways, however that works. I don't know if it's with plowing the grass that's already grown, or how that works, but it is what it is. All right. And then now is when I turn it down to the smallest one. Get our edge right here. It looks like where the grass was, it didn't. It was already fertilized somehow. All right, but that is that, and as we can see now, 100%. So we are 100% yield bonus. So we are absolutely good to go on that one. And then once this worker finishes over here, if he hasn't already, no, yeah, he's still going. So once he finishes, we'll get this rolled and fertilized same way, and then this one will be 100% as well. So that's going to be it for today. When we come back on the next episode, I'll have already fast forwarded through the months, and we'll be back into harvest season. So, again, not going to miss anything there. Just going to be filling the greenhouse up with water and moving on to harvest season. So, if you enjoyed this content and would like to see more, please like and subscribe. It would definitely help the channel out, and of course, let me know what you guys like to see and what you don't like to see. So thank you very much for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, have a wonderful rest of your day and stay safe. Bye bye.